What's up with you? And shalom. So this is your brother Machado Menace. Welcome to Empowering Preeminence Multimedia Productions. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Creed 3 so far has been a box office success. And it's from what I've been reading, Creed 3, has the most explosive box office start in the history of the Rocky franchise, and that says something, especially that Sylvester Stallone is not in it. But I think it's gonna be back for Creed 4, I believe. But MichaelBJordan has been trending in social media because of two main reasons: because of promotion of Creed 3, and also recently because of his recent encounter with I think L'Oreal. I think that's the journalist's name, who grew up with MichaelBJordan, who actually went to high school with him, I believe, in Newark, New Jersey. And she referred to him as a corny, nice dude. Now, it's funny because that corny, nice dude, I actually made a Facebook and Instagram post about this. That corny, nice dude that women be superseding and pushing aside because he's not edgy enough, he's not outlawish enough, he's not notorious enough. Yes, that he's not much of a menace to society for you to calculate that guy as somebody that you can vouch for, to become intimate with. 9 times out of 10, those so-called corny nice guys are actually the guys that you may need. You understand? And I want to say something about Michael Jordan's response to L'Oreal. Some brothers accuse MichaelBJordan of being a beta as far as their response is concerned, and I don't subscribe to that at all. Do I think that MichaelBJordan is an alpha? In my opinion, no, because as a Hebrew Israelite, as a born-again Hebrew Israelite, to be a true alpha, you have to have a very healthy and plausible relationship with the Most High, who is the Alpha of Alphas. He's the God of gods, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the Alpha of Alphas, right? So I don't know what MichaelBJordan's relationship with the Most High is like. You understand? But if I were to take a wild guess, so to speak, it's not really that healthy. That's just my opinion. But this is not to get on MichaelBJordan, because I'm actually in some respects defending MichaelBJordan, because I do believe that his response was actually alpha-like, because when he confronted old girl L'Oreal, who accused him of being corny when he was in high school, his response was reasonable. He didn't get into his feelings. He maintained his composure. He was monotone. He was monosyllabic. He was microsyllabic. In other words, he said very few things and just let her do all the talking. Because that's part of female nature anyway, to be more macrosyllabic, which means to be one that has most with words that says, that has a lot of things to say, compared to a man who's more built to say very few things. That's what you call monosyllabic or microsyllabic. So you understand? He flashed a couple smile and stuff like that. You understand? And that's also an alpha move too. Matter of fact, there's a scripture in Ecclesiastes that talks about how a particular man should have a scarce smile. Scarce means insufficient. You understand? A man that rarely smiles. And there's another scripture in Ecclesiastes, in the Bible. It talks about how a man should be very few words. You heard me? So what he did was he performed like an alpha. You understand? Some believe that he performed like a beta. I don't agree with that at all, because when Michael B. Jordan was professing it, it's some form of stoicism. You understand? A stoic person is a person that show very little to no emotions. You heard me? He's pretty much he has that indifferent sentiment, the sentiment and the vibration of indifference. You understand? Which means that he's not going to smile too much. You understand? He's not going to frown too much. He just have like a straight face. You understand? Like I said, he's Michael B. Jordan's not really stoic, but he professed in stoicism to let a girl know that, hey, look, I could have been the man in your life. You understand? I could have been an asset in your life as your leader, as your chief and whatnot. But you decided that I was not congruent for you because you wanted you a bad boy. You understand? You wanted you a guy that's rough around the edges. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with having a guy that's rough around the edges, because that's part of being a man. But to be an asshole in the streets and to be an outlaw, you understand? You know, that's not the correct concept of a real man, of a real alpha. You see what I'm saying? That just a man that had a improper home training in his upbringing. 9 times 10 because he grew up with his mama and not his dad. You understand? And sometimes, those who do grow up with their dads, their dad just existed in the homes, but they're not really, enforcing, imparting, the rules of the house to make him a true subject, or to give him, to teach him true male and manly elements. You heard me? So I don't think Michael B. Jordan did a beta move. You understand? That's my personal opinion. From the biblical standpoint, do I believe Michael B. Jordan is an alpha? No, I do not. You understand? But that's something for him to work out with the Most High himself. You understand? So for that, I say thanks for tuning in. Y'all be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button. You heard me? For those y'all familiar with my content, y'all know how I like to end this. Be a majestic, transcendental alpha, not a pathetic, detrimental beta. Be a majestic, transcendental, resplendent alpha, not a pathetic, detrimental beta. And for that, I say shalom alaikum. You heard me? Peace.